And we're live. Hello everybody. How are you doing tonight? We're back. We're back for another stream and I'm still in the mindset of there's a lot of stuff I didn't finish in 2023. We're going to just get to it. And in that note, I want to finish a Megalomorpha story that's just been left out to dry for too long. Like it's just been I haven't been able to like advance on it for a long time. So I figured I'm gonna try to like just get some work done on it on stream, fix up the images I don't like, and maybe like you guys can help me figure out the lore. So yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Hey there, Sora Siphon, Anna, Loaf, thank you so much for that resub. Hey Pi, Outpost, Don, Mectal, hey everybody, Gabble. How you doing? I hope you didn't wait too long for the big bugs, but knew they were coming eventually. I have two parts of this series that are like so kind of close to being done, and just gotta get them through the finish line, you know? It is bug time, hi RGB. So yeah, let me walk you through. Also, Bean is currently like back there, so no Bean cam for the moment, but I can... There's Bean. Guy. I think the watch streaks don't show up in the chats. They're just like a notification. Bracing for minus 15C tomorrow. Ooh, that's cold. Y'all should come live in the Canary Islands. It's always nice weather. Hey Uranium, how are you doing? Shout outs to all the folks who were in yesterday's stream on Q's stream. It was a lot of fun. If you missed it, we played Freddy Fish. But yeah, go follow Q if you haven't already, because he's doing a lot more. There you go. You should have a little prompt to follow Q. He's doing a lot more streams, and I appear on them most of the time, so you guys should check that out. Our lift gets to minus 20. Oof. Racing for minus 38. Oh my god. I'm in my light long sleeve shirt. I had this on. I had to remove it because it was too hot. And I don't have heating in this house, so yeah, y'all should come out to the Canary Islands. It's great. Negative 20 F. I don't know how much that is in C, but it still sounds like a lot. A cold. Who up enlarge in their insects? Hey other Val. God damn, y'all are cold. Well, get your warm beverages. I go mine. This is my black tea. Project Orthus, thank you so much for the follow. Minus 29. Damn, that's cold. One day I will become Prime Val. You'll have to fight me for that title. Right, so let's get down to business. Let me start by just showing what I got so far, and just kind of like where I'm stuck. So let me real quick go to the main screen. I'll show you what this is in a minute. Just a shitty Blender screenshot because I'm too lazy to actually render things. Okay, so you might have seen, if you were here while the countdown was going on for the stream, you might have seen like the making of for this picture, which is actually has been done so long ago. I'm really happy with this one, especially with the fly here. like I wouldn't touch anything about this design. I have been flip-flopping as to like where to put it, but the whole idea behind this story is it's about this travel writer. This used to be a thing. Nowadays there's like travel blogs and whatever, but back in the day, back in the like turn of the century, like 19th to 20th century, and before, but around that time it was still very popular. There was, you know, a whole genre of writing was travel writing. It was people who just traveled all around the world. They wrote books about it, and you know, some of it was just, you know, real accounts of travels, and some of it was exaggeration, and you know, there was a lot of like I guess like this orientalist type fantasy of these faraway places with like where strange things happen, and it's like, you know, they would exaggerate. So this story is told from the perspective of one such travel writer, and he writes a story where he goes to Iran, modern day Iran, which I think was still called like Kingdom of Iran back then, 1850s. He goes over there, travels around the place, and comes back, writes a book about it, and nobody really believes the book. He says he faces off against a huge creature, and you know, people kind of just like brush it off. This guy's kind of known for exaggerating, right? It's not the first time he's claimed something like this. Thing is, he actually took pictures of the whole event and never released them because he wanted to change the ending of the story, change the story to where he ends up like defeating this beast and becoming like coming out heroic instead of coming out like a wimp. So he never releases the photos. Oh, there's a fly in my mic. That's perfect. Hello, don't escape me. No, just a little fruit fly. Well, I was about to say, well, with that cold, it's only November, and then I remembered January. This happens to me a lot, Anna, don't worry. The skulls, yes, the skulls. Cthulhu. Bugs indeed. Don't let it steal your bones. It's gonna steal your bones. So I'll explain the why of this bug in a second. So, okay, in this story, this guy comes across a kind of an isolated village in like kind of middle of nowhere Iran. In this place, still today, obviously back then as well, Zoroastrianism is practiced. It's one of the oldest, definitely, I think that might be the oldest surviving world religion. I'm not really sure, but I'm not really sure if it's the oldest, but it's definitely like an incredibly old religion. And yeah, I had to learn a bit about Zoroastrianism to make this story. They have their burial, or not really burial rites, are really interesting. They consider like a person after death, they become this like unclean thing, this like kind of not really cursed, but you get it. You can't really touch a dead person directly. So the way they bury, quote unquote, their dead, this is not as done nowadays. There's still some places that do it, but it's really rare. They go to a place called a Tower of Silence. That's where they bring their dead. It's a badass name, by the way. It's basically like a little walled off area so that dogs can't get in. That's all paved inside, and they would lay their dead there to let vultures eat them. They had to like sometimes they tried to weigh them down so that the vultures wouldn't pick off parts and like eat them elsewhere. So they would eat them there, and the parts of the dead body wouldn't like leave the place. Obviously, it was paved so that the dead bodies didn't touch the earth and thus like contaminated. And there's like a big pit in the center where they would throw the bones after they were picked clean. There's also stories about like the warden of this place, the I guess the gravekeeper, or the I don't know how you'd call it in English, would be, since they were the person who manipulated the dead bodies, they would kind of like become kind of infected by this like unholy, the unholiness of the dead bodies. So they would kind of be shunned, that nobody else could touch them. And it's like, it's an interesting, I don't know if that's how apocryphal that is. There are old accounts that said this sort of thing. Nowadays it doesn't really happen, but back in the day it might have been a thing, where the person who took care of the dead of the Towers of Silence was like this, had to be kept away from the rest of the community. In any case, this is just like interesting background, but one of the reasons the Zoroastrians consider dead bodies to be this like impure thing is that there's a demon called Nasu who kind of like takes over the dead bodies. The demon Nasu takes the shape of a bloatfly. So you know those shiny little flies that eat dead bodies. Not really little, they're pretty big flies. The flies that feed off, like, or put their eggs into dead bodies, would represent this demon Nasu. So when I read this, I was like, this is like a confluence. This is perfect. It's like there's a demon in this culture who's associated with like this really like interesting and old burial rites, and like that's a perfect fit for a megalomorpha. So obviously, like, I'm not Zoroastrian. I don't know anybody who's Zoroastrian. Although I've read about it, I don't want to like make these people directly Zoroastrian, because I don't want to make light of like an actual religion that people practice nowadays. But I figured, you know, there is this demon in this region called Nasu that could be like, this community wouldn't directly be Zoroastrian, but they would originally have been a Zoroastrian community, that when the megalomorpha got there, they became convinced this was the demon Nasu, and they started like, they kind of switched and they started worshipping it instead. So they, you know, it's kind of like, oh, you know, if Christians had Satanism, right? Like they kind of switched around. Because I don't want to make this like directly about Zoroastrianism. I just think like it's like a cool backdrop, and like yeah, it's a cool culture, but I obviously don't want to like disrespect them. So that's kind of the angle I'm taking here. Obviously, I've done this with like consulting people who know a lot more about this, and people from the region. So yeah, obviously whenever I try to do stuff about like different cultures, stuff I'm not personally familiar with, I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna make sure it's all okay. Obviously, before posting this, I might reach out to some other people just to make sure. You don't want to overextend and step on anybody's toes. Hey Jesus, how you doing? Bug crimes. So it would be like a Zoroastrian sect worshipping a devil in their religion, basically. Yeah. Kind of like more, yeah, it's kind of like an offshoot, I would say. Juno Bird and Zerberan, I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you guys for the follows. So after all this background, and that's kind of one of the problems about this, is I wanna like explain this background a little bit, but I don't want to like make this story hyper long either, right? Where we're bogged down in the details of Zoroastrianism to people who are not familiar with Zoroastrianism. So that's kind of like it's one of the reasons I've kind of been stuck with this story. It's like the writing part, just how do I get that across briefly and without, you know, and without being an asshole about it. It's like, obviously, because it's going to be written from the perspective, like, Jesus, thank you so much. Oh my god, coming in with the gifts, really appreciate it. The Zoroastrians wouldn't like them, no. What region does this come from? From Iran. New sub goal, yes. Oh, it might be a little high because I set it up a lot when we were much closer to that goal. Let's see. It doesn't say here how close I am. Hold on. Let's see how close we are to the sub goal. Oh, 32 to go. That's quite a bit. I might redo it. Why doesn't it say the name of the goal though? Oh well, the goal, the sub goal is to make an edit where you guys choose the pictures live. So it's gonna be like some rules to it. Like there's gonna be a series of pictures that I'm not gonna know, but you guys will be able to choose from. I'll set it up with the mods, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It could be a fun stream where I won't know what I'm doing until I'm like in the middle of doing it. Been following you for a hot minute. It's pretty rad to see the line himself making. Oh, thank you so much, you know? I really appreciate it. They're supernatural insects. Oh yeah, I'll explain a bit more about megalomorph in case some people aren't familiar. Speaking of big bug. Oh my god! A Weevil Sona! It's real! I joked. I said jokingly to Anna before, if you design me a Weevil Sona, I'll pay you $1 trillion. So, Valdevia. Hi chat. Oh, Bean is on my shoulders. That's so cute. I love this. I love all the eyes. Beautiful, beautiful Anna. The little bean. This is... I actually... Okay. Jokes aside, I actually want to make a story, a Megalomorpha story about weevils. But they're so cute. They're just so cute. Like, how do you make a story about creepy weevils? It's hard. It's hard. Weevils are too cute to make them scary. But bugs... my favorite bugs are weevils, if you ever wondered. Despite all the scary ones, I love the cute little snoots. Cashier check. you drop me your PayPal. I'll send you money. $1 valiant, exactly. With the fungi too, yes. $1 billion. It's great. Okay, so what was I saying before? Oh yeah, that the sub goal is making an edit with the pictures you guys choose. And before that, I was explaining this megalomorpha. So this group of Zoroastrians get visited by this megalomorpha. As you guys know, if you've read the stories, megalomorpha, they really they fuck with you by like, you know, they fuck with your head more than anything, right? More than being like physically dangerous creatures, which they also can be. They, you know, they basically like brainwash you into believing whatever they want, so they can fulfill their life cycle, right? This one has been here for who the hell knows how long? Like, I don't know, hundreds of years, thousands of years, and it's kind of transformed the burial rite of these people into like a way of worship, and I guess sort of feeding as well for him, or her. I think we went for her for this bug. Female. I don't recall. Yeah, it was her. Yeah. They kind of turned it into the way to feed it is they will bring their dead bodies to this tower. They will lay them there, and this insect will eat them and slowly like add more skulls to its collection as a sort of like, you know, as a sort of trophy case, kind of like Tio Alfredo. Tio Alfredo, if you're not familiar, is this one here, which is another one of the like fully formed megalomorpha that we see. Has like the bones of a person like embedded into itself. This one would have as well, but it's just kept like it has bones embedded, like the person it fused with was embedded in there, but it just kept adding more bones as a sort of like, you know, as a live-in ossuary of sorts. So yeah, I really like the design. I'm really fond of it, and I don't know, like this picture is kind of shows this design very well. But I'm not sure exactly like if I'm going to put it in this part of the tower. I bet you dig those fluffy ass moths. Yes, those are great. You added Gofio? Oh wait, gotta open that again. Oh my god, the reference. So there is Wolfia. Wolfia is how I call this little cyst. That's great. She's a girl boss and her ex Tio Alfredo hates her for eating all his prey. Exactly. We need more ship out of these two. How sentient are they?
Is there an end date for the Megamorpha? I'm just wondering how the world barely knows anything about them.
Is there an end state? I don't know. You'll have to read the stories. I prefer to leave a lot of stuff from Megalomorph unclear, because I think the puzzle is more fun than the solution. I do spill a little more about it, about the lore when I'm like talking about it on stream, more than in the stories themselves. But I would like to, for the people who just read the stories, I would like it to be like fairly open-ended, so you can interpret it in a few different ways. Like, are they like actually sentient, and like, are they like maliciously controlling humans to, you know, reach an like an end goal as individuals or as a group, or are they just like a creature, like an animal that just does this like instinctually, right? I think both options are equally as fun, so I decide not to say it. Cyborg Kura-chan, thank you for the follow. Those are huge skulls. No, they're normal skulls. It's a big bug though. Are the hosts still alive? I don't know. Are they? To me, they're just little guys. True. They are just little guys. Big little guys. Hey, Michi. Thank you, Cyborg. Yeah, okay, so if in case somebody doesn't know Megalomorpha, I'm gonna put a link to just the stories themselves in the chat. That little collection has all the Megalomorpha stories. You can read them in any order. They're all separate. There is like one character that'll show up in a couple of stories. If you want to read from oldest to newest in that collection, the newest ones are at the top. So you can go like bottom to top if you want to see how I got better at art over time and better at storytelling. The first ones are kind of short. The latest ones are longer and a bit more developed. So, okay, this one, Nasu, got to this community, brainwashed all of them to worship it, and included in this sort of like burial rites, and basically like just hung out there for who knows how long, just like feeding and making itself larger and collecting these skulls. I guess not. they wouldn't really make themselves larger. They have an exoskeleton, but making themselves literally larger because they're adding to the pile of skulls on themselves. No spiders. No spiders. Megalomorphae are a type of, like the bugs I use for them are specifically the bugs who go through full metamorphosis. These are called holometabola. I'm going to write that in chat because I'm probably mispronouncing it. So this is like an order or superorder of insects that includes all the ones who go through the distinct 3 phases of life. They go through a larva, pupa, adults, which is called imago. This includes anything from ants, bees, wasps and all that family. It includes moths and butterflies. It includes flies. It includes all beetles. So it's like a huge variety of insects right there. I think like beetles are 25% of all the animal species that we know of. So just beetles. So just among these, there's a lot to pick from. But yeah, you won't see spiders. Spiders are not insects. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Hell yeah. Pi, your thinking is wrong. These insects, if you saw them, it wouldn't matter what kind of weapons you have, because you would probably be convinced you just saw an angel, and you'd either start worshipping or it would trick you into, I don't know, leaving in horror, just running away. It messes with your brain. It's not that it's impervious to bullets. I don't know if it's impervious to bullets, but it can like make you cry like a baby or start worshipping it immediately. So no use for 50 cals or whatever those are. Butterfly megalomorpha. I should. Butterflies on the list. Butterflies, weevils, bees. There's so many I could do. I don't know. We can't have praying mantises now. We have discovered around 350,000 beetle species. Is insane. Gas masks? Yeah, if you just came... What are you gonna just wear gas mask everywhere? And how do you know it's like brainwashing you through pheromones? You don't know. Maybe it's another thing. I support the bugs and their mind control. See, Cthulhu has the right idea. Dragonflies are not a holometabola, unfortunately. Is it possible for someone to be immune? Not something I've explored so far. I don't know. Could be an interesting idea for a story. I guess it's... I actually have explored this, kinda.
Serve and protect, I will find a way, damn it.
Good luck, good luck. You'll get them. You'll get the big bugs, Pi. I've kind of explored it in a way with the Tio Alfredo story, because it's told from the perspective of someone who has been brainwashed by this bug for their entire life, for an entire childhood, then escaped, and kind of, it's just like they escaped it like you escape a cult, and basically just like when they were outside started realizing, oh my god, this was fucked up, I'm gonna go back. Like, Tio Alfredo is a cult story first and foremost, right? It's like a person leaving a cult and then like realizing what's happened, and they go back and try to like save the others or have some sort of vengeance and closure for it. So in that way, Tio Alfredo has become immune in a way to the effects of the megalomorpha. Hey Johnny. Buckley, yeah. Buckley did only saw it from afar though, and ran away. How can you make 350,000 variants of a fighting type cockroach? Hey, you be nicer to beetles. They're not just fighting type cockroaches. You had a journalist take pics of the Colts and set it on fire. True, he did set it on fire. He only saw it from afar as well, so he didn't have enough time to get brainwashed. But the fear struck in him, made him not speak about it for the rest of his life, which is also like one of the effects of the megalomorpha is that, you know, all the stories about these bugs are, you know, you always kind of lose track of them, and the world forgets, and it's kind of like, you know, the megalomorpha would be interested in that happening. They don't want, they would rather like infect this little community and use it for their purposes than be known to the world at large. But yeah, let's stop trying to kill my beautiful little bugs. Be nice to them. Come on, they're my sons. My sons and daughters. Okay, so what we have here is some pictures I did for the inside of the... just real quick rundown of the story to bring you up to speed. This travel writer who's known for exaggerating, embellishing his stories, goes to this lost little place in Iran, comes across this strange village full of like people who it's basically like a sort of cults they're forming, and they tell this guy, don't go next to the tower. The tower is a sacred place to us, don't go there. Obviously, he goes there. He's an asshole. The protagonist in this story is undoubtedly an asshole. So he goes to the tower anyway. And that's where he finds big bug, Nasu. Goes inside the tower, which is what I got here, and this is a picture I want to fix up. Goes inside the tower. It's kind of like full of bones inside. Faces off against the bug. The bug makes it like the way I want this confrontation to go is he goes in, he meets Nasu, and Nasu essentially brainwashes the guy into believing he's dead, which is a thing that happens in some kinds of bugs, where you have a pheromone that marks like a dead bug, and that bug will sort of like pretend that they're dead. This megalomorph basically makes the guy believe that he's already dead, so he should just lie down and die and rots, you know. And he does that. He's not in, and I'm gonna have the story told through the photos next to the story he told in his book, which is gonna be very different. It's gonna be like, oh, I faced off against this creature and I drove it away and I managed to escape just in time. The real story, meanwhile, is he finds this thing and he becomes convinced he's dead, just lies down and accepts his death, basically. But then he gets he snaps out of it when a dog walks in, and there's gonna be a story about this dog here. In the Zoroastrian culture, the demon Nasu can only be driven away by something called a four-eyed dog. Those are the dogs that have two little spots here, just like this one. So all during the story, We're told, like, as he's walking through the village, we're told that these four-eyed dogs have some like sacred role, and he's kind of following the guy around. And when he gets into the tower, as he's about to like accept his death, dog walks in, scares away the bug, and he snaps out of it and escapes. So he comes out of it looking like a wimp. So he doesn't like that, and he kind of rewrites the story to fit this heroic standard. But those are the two images that I don't really like. The two inside the tower. Are any governments aware of Megalomorpha? Probably not.
Damn beat mate.
Thank you for the save reminder. I guess we haven't really done anything here, but... It's a dragon, but instead of gold, it's bones, baby. Hell yeah. Average white man in the 1800s, exactly. Cotard syndrome, yes. The fly, you should lie down and rot. Now! Hey Nora Claire, welcome. Do you think Nasu is deathly afraid of dogs, but Theo loves them and that's what drove their relationship apart? Oh my god, yes. Theo Alfredo got a dog and Nasu, without asking Nasu, and Nasu just started an argument and they broke up. That's how it worked. German Shepherds are a reverse Uno card. Yes. Go white man, do nothing. You got it. Alfredo played the me or the dog card. Okay, so I have this. It's really complicated edits. This is what Nasu looks like here. There's a lot of lighting work around it. This is what the original fly looked like. And then there's the background, which is kind of a mess. Wait, what is this? Where's the background? Oh, here, BG. Oh, this was my sketch. Shaky cam? Alfredo was a mosquito, yes. Alfredo is the one that appears in this story. Big mosquito that convinced the whole family to let him drink their blood. Me when there's bug, shake a cam. I'm excited about the bug. Me too, me too. Okay, so uranium. Okay, so I've kind of been, I don't know about the shaky cam is my worry here. I don't know, I might unshake the shaky cam, or at least slightly. So I don't know why I did the contrast so strong here. I tried a bunch of things. Like, this edit has gone through so many versions and revisions, and I'm never happy with it. This has been the first reason why it was kind of left like this, and then never really finished his story, is I wasn't too happy about this edit. The second reason is the writing, which I mentioned before. Decided to mess around with your tarot cards while watching, and now you're gonna ask the most important questions. Bugs? Yes, no. Yes. Always yes. Male mosquitoes don't drink blood. Yeah, the Alfredo is canonically trans. Where's this? Oh, I have this on. Okay. Have a little gift. What do you have, Outpost? No, ban a Photoshop tool. Oh my god. Which one? Which one, Outpost? Oh, you've saved so much. You evil, evil person. Oh my god. Okay, tell me. What is banned? So evil.
Story: the Abigail hunter tries to find one of these creatures in Africa or India, anywhere the Brits colonized.
Oh, I already got one about a hunter actually. But it's more modern one. It takes place in the US. I should expand that one someday. If you could take away undo. Okay. Okay. No undoing. I'll take it. It's not really a tool, but but we can do that. So no Ctrl-Z and no using the history tool. Okay, because it wouldn't be in the spirit of it. Evil. Evil. That was an evil one. I like your thinking. Hey, welcome back, Mectal. Posted the rainbow dog. Snow rolling in staff break room. Ooh. Let me give that a check. Ooh. Ooh, oh, that's so good. Look at this baby. Yes. Oh, the tail is rainbow. That's why you said rainbow dog. Whoa. Rainbow dog is real. Does penning count as a tool? Yeah, that would be the hand tool right here. Do you think have a thing that shows you? Yeah, I have the Ctrl-Z beep. Unless I do it accidentally. Let me find it. Okay, I think that should be active. Yep, it's an auto hotkey. Okay, just let's give it a try. Yeah, there we go. It beeps instead of doing the thing. So if you hear me beep, I guess I don't have shots to take, but take a shot. Makes beautiful, biblically accurate snow angels. I love that you're using your points for evil outposts. You do this. It's gonna be full of beeps. It is gonna be full of beeps. I gotta be careful. Okay. So, what do we have here? I gotta remember like which layer is a which. Okay, these are the wings. Yep. Which, oh, I separated them because I wanted to blur them. Right, originally they looked like this. But I blur them to make it feel like it's buzzing. I kind of the image I wanted to have here is that the like Nesu stops in one of the walls and starts buzzing, and the buzz is kind of like a hypnotic thing to the protagonists. You can make Valve permanently add googly eyes or close Photoshop without saving. That's the most evil one. You're working your way back up. How many points are you at, Mectal? Okay, so let me remove the background for a minute. I was so close to Ctrl-Z in there. Okay, this is the another one that I think I moved it to a different thing. Tower. Yeah, okay. So I have this other one, but it's in a different document. I just have it here, I guess, for comparison reasons. But we'll work on that later. What I did do is go to Blender. I had a friend really quickly make me a little mock-up of the inside of the tower, so just so I could do like a lighting test. Just really quickly do like you can see I didn't even like hit render. I just like placed the camera more or less where I wanted in the layouts and did it like a test render and put it there. Because I don't want to like actually use this. This is just like a backdrop. But I wanted to have like, because I kind of just winged it with the inside of the tower when I did this. And I don't think I don't like the perspective. So I was like, okay, let me like start here kind of from scratch and look, just like try to do it this way. Because I think this looks better already. You'd be a lot closer if you get banned for a month. Good news, the tarot cards gave you an upright 3 of cups for yes, no. 3 of cups represents celebration and community, which clearly means yes, bugs. Yes! Luck favors us. Imagine a tweet like, I was trying to walk to work, but one of those big-ass bugs brainwashed me and I blacked out. Woke up 5 days later, naked in the forest, SMH. Had to call an Uber to get me back home. Alternate Megalomorpha worlds. What do these points do? If you click on the little icon that looks like layers below the chat box, you'll see the points and what they do. One day you'll be sacrificed, I can hope. Okay, let's see. Also, the legs look really wonky. I guess it didn't matter that much here, because it was already a pretty blurry background. But it does matter when I put in this background. So I guess I'm gonna have to redo the legs, or let me undo this Gaussian blur. Let's see why I did this. These legs so bad. Oh, it's because they were really blurry in the original. That does make some sense. So I do like the Nasu here. That's not something I'm not really gonna touch. I like what it looks like. I like the only thing that bothers me is the legs. Now that I've put them over a clearer background, it's like, oh, the legs are wonky as hell. Which I guess I didn't notice until now. Gone through so many revisions. Ooh, I was so close to doing Ctrl-Z. So close to hearing the beep there. Gotta do decisive brush strokes. Either that, or let me find a bug leg. Like a fly leg. There should be some good pictures like that. Search here. Search for flies in general, because it's... Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Yes! Oh, those are beautiful legs. How do the points help your channel? Oh yeah, it's not. It's just like fictitious points. They don't really like... It's just like, yeah, it's fun ways to interact with stream, like Outpost says. Does the protagonist have a name? Not yet. Not yet. I think I have a document somewhere where I came up with a few ideas. There is this one like Scottish guy that was like actually one of the first people to go to Antarctica, and he was a travel writer, and he also played the bagpipes. And I was like, oh, this is a fun like real life character. I kind of want to base it on this guy. So I think he's gonna be Scottish, just for to do reference to this one guy. That's all I know about him. Oh, this one's kind of blurry, but it should still work. Mirroring at fly legs. Who's Scottish? The protagonist from this story, the travel writer. Oh no. I can't go back. Okay, I'm gonna do this really well. So I can't go into the, because what I did is I did this and it kind of destroyed the whole selection here. So I actually have to do this much more carefully than I usually do. I guess it might break a bad habit though. Can I show the original? No. Can I see? No, it's just a red preset. No. Oh, there it is. Onion skin. I want to see where the little hairs are. Some of these are kind of blurry, so hard to see. Oh no. There we go. Which tool has been needed? Undo. Not really a tool, but I'll allow it. Polishing my boots to your stream. Hell yeah. You know how people do No Shave November? What if you just try to go for a straight month without Ctrl Z? I would die, I think. Don't mind me looking at Photoshop tier list for not nefarious purposes. Evil. You could just make a new layer every time you do something. All the workaround. If it's like something like a mask, you can just like, you know, if you go too far into this, instead of undoing, you can just like paint the other color on the mask and it comes back. It's not that it's like especially hard to not use undo. There are some situations in which it's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to come up with like a whole new way of doing something. But in most situations, it's just like, it's so ingrained that my fingers naturally, like without me looking, or they just go to the buttons for Ctrl and Z. Like my natural position on the keyboard is just I don't think I can show you. Well, I can show you like this. Okay, so my natural position has the pinky here, and the rest of my fingers are here. So I have my fingers directly on Ctrl and Z all the time. How fast would it take for the document to become unfeasibly large? Probably just a few minutes. If it goes over 100 layers, you usually start noticing it. But it depends on what is in the layers. Like a layer like this, which is a large layer with a mask and some filters, is much bulkier than a layer with a line. So if it's like small layers with lines, I don't think it'll make an enormous difference overall, but it would still add up over time. What if we banned keyboard shortcuts? I wouldn't allow that as a tool. That's too generic. It's like saying banning filters. That's not a tool. I think Ctrl-Z is specific enough, and I've done it in the past, so it's like doable and specific. Hi, Soup. Have you tried making fewer mistakes? You. Watch your mouth. The woman in the village who watched the Scottish Traveller. Whoa, yes. Oh, human Nasu. I love this. Little bone pendants. Yes. That's so cool, Anna. What if you ban Photoshop itself? I implode. I die instantly. You could do it twice if you wanted to. Sora is at the point hoarder. Okay, so I'm gonna separate the legs, and now we have 3 of them. What is, oh, I did draw a little bit there. I do love the first design you drew of her. I think I got it in my on the fridge. The fridge being the folder where I save everyone's cool art. Here we go. Yes. This is this is the Alfredo humanized design that Anna did. I love it so much. Bone cowboy. Did your animation get in the fridge? It did. Of course it did. All the cool art goes in the fridge. Have you ever considered getting a pet bug? I've thought about it, but it's kind of like, you know, there's like a lot of specific care instructions for bugs, and without the benefits, the other benefits of pets, like, you know, company and such. It's just like, you know, they're just doing their own thing. It's not a bad thing, of course. They're just bugs. It's what they do, but this shadow. Oh, okay. I guess this was like in the wings thing. Okay, makes sense. Gonna add some levels. For now, this is just kind of placeholder, the background. I think I'll do like a quick paint over it so that, you know, we can see how it works, but it is going to be white, obviously. Back from the shower. There's a dragonfly nymph guy. Don't get a bug, it will make you form a cult for it. True. I would be afraid that it would brainwash me. Don't know anyone that stops at one bug. Yeah. Steam will allow AI stuff in its platform. I saw. It's gonna get like floodgates open and all sorts of shit is gonna come out. Gonna be awful. Your friend wanted a millipede and now they have 2-3 different breeds of isopod colonies. And the Pac-Man frog. Hell yeah. Need to do the curse files thing. Ooh, hell yeah. Go for it, Siphon. I'd love to see what you do. Q! Hello! Save! I will save. I'm a fool. Thanks for popping in, Q. We were just talking about the fun stream from yesterday. The Freddy Fish stream. Hey, everyone used Q's Pog emotes that he did. Let's say hi to Q. It's this one. Save again. Sure, let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna use these legs, but I'm gonna try and keep it fairly similar to the original here. So I'm gonna make copies of all of them, first of all. And then I'm gonna try to match them approximately. Don't have to be perfect, obviously. I'm gonna try and match them to the OG. Endor wants food. Give them food. Technically, your first pet was a massive golden silk orb weaver spider. Hell yeah. You named it Rosie. Oh, that's nice. I love Rosie. You'd ban saving. You banned my chair. Oh, did you see? It's not squeaking anymore. I had to pull it apart and lubricate the the springs inside, and hopefully that'll work for some time. But I think I might need better. I just use like normal WD-40, but I don't know if I might need a better one at some point. Hopefully this will last though. So I'm gonna do a little bit of puppet warp. Gotta be careful not to make it look too wobbly. So keep the legs straight. There we go. And for the back leg, you know, they match pretty well. So this goes under the wings. There we go. Where's the bean? He's sleeping back there. He's been super sleepy. He's there. I don't want to wake him up. He seems really comfy. When do you use to lubricate the springs? WD-40. I think that's the name. It's a classic like lubricator thing. Have you played Omori? No, I should though. Ooh, I was so close to doing Control Z. See, it's just ingrained in me. I haven't done it once yet, though, so. Haven't heard any applause. Okay, I'm gonna copy this middle one, which has the puppet warp. I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna put that here. This goes here. And finally, what's the third leg? Third leg. What is that? Oh, this one in the back. Oh, I guess we don't see the third leg in this image, but it could be. It could pop up there, like behind the wing or something. You know, now that I'm moving them, I could make it fit the shape of the tower a bit better. So it feels like it's, you know, the legs are wrapping around a little bit. Okay, so now we go back to hiding. Where's this? Here. There we go. Can I share a cool fact about the Golden Orb Weaver? Of course. Just need one more roll. Siphon, I think you have a problem. You have a roll problem. Ooh, self-promotion. What should I self-promote? I guess I should tell you all about my Patreon, because I should talk about it more. Patreon is the place where you can support my work and get cool postcards in exchange. Look at them. Look at them all. Here, hold on. I think I have some here. Yeah, I don't have the one from last month, but I have a few of the recent ones, so you can see. So you can see the kind of stuff you can get. One of these every month. The designs are unique, and I only print them for this. It's usually one of my edits with some typography work on it. Sometimes a little bit more like a travel postcard. This The Sun Is Gone one. Sometimes it's medieval. You never know what you're gonna get. These are a lot of fun to make. So yeah, if you want them, you click the link on there. Hey, Uranium, thank you so much. When it says this, it's just kind of like a wonky alert, but I never managed to change the text. Oh my god, thank you, Bug. Thank you both. When it says this, it means someone has subscribed to the Patreon. So yeah, thank you very much, you two. I really appreciate it. Support is invaluable. Okay. Golden Orb Weaver. Their silk elicits no immune response in the human body, so it has been used to lead neurons back to each other and sever. Oh, really? That's so nice. Goes well with today's theme of mind control. It does. Postcards are so good. Y'all have mine displayed. Oh, thank you, Axel. Gonna turn yours into magnets. Ooh, that's fun. Absolutely does, Pi. Thank you. Currently struggling with drawing Clatterbyth's big beak. Going for like a strange angle. Beaks can be hard from some angles. You have 21 rolls in total. Oh my god. Ivan, you need to quit. This is an intervention. We're so worried. Oh. I think there's a skull missing here, or something. It's definitely a spot I missed. It's either that, or I have to cut around like this. Just good, just need one more hit. Yeah, are you guys proud of me? I haven't missed a single time and press Ctrl Z. I should be getting a round of applause right now. Ooh, I was so close to doing it this time. If you see me like do a little like facial expression like this, it's because my fingers were on Ctrl Z and I was about to press it. If I do fail, you'll hear it. You'll hear the beep. Why is that kind of weird? Thank you, thank you. It's always when I paint like lights and shadows, where I always try out something and then quickly like just to see what it looks like, then quickly Ctrl Z and then do like a more serious attempt at it. Just glue a tag to the Zeke. No, I don't want to. I think you guys should be able to hear it, and not a scream of pain. Ideally, you should be able to hear the beep if I fail. It can fly? Yeah, it does fly. I mean, realistically it couldn't, like, just because of how flying and weight work, but you gotta have a little fantasy. It's like, there was this really fun person on Twitter when I posted the Alfredo story. They started getting really angry that, you know, they started like arguing in the comments with everybody that, you know, this is not realistic because bugs, they don't have lungs, so this couldn't work because like oxygen wouldn't diffuse through the body of the bug. I'm like, is that really why you don't find it realistic? Is that the hill you're gonna die on? Instead of, no, this obviously like fantastical, like they were willing to die on the hill that it was because of bugs not having lungs. It was really funny. EP time. Okay, bye Anna. Have a good night.
Sound like a buzzkill.
It does. Megalomorpha deniers. It was a really funny interaction. Oh, I should push that down a little bit. Maybe like this? Wait till that guy hears about the concept of fiction.
Then this music is sitting good.
We got a nice playlist. So close. It's taking all my concentration just to not Control Z, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What is that? Oh, there's the levels on top, of course. That's weird. Is it getting sample all layers? Okay, sample current and below, maybe? There we go. Just build different, exactly. So I'm gonna do a paint over of this. Plus a little blur. And I'm gonna basically like reapply the base I had. And try to rework it so that the perspective looks better. And we'll do that until I'm happy. It's basically this one edit holding up the whole story. Although I guess this is like the third or fourth time I'm redoing it. I like how I can see you motioning to undo, but keep catching yourself before you do. Yeah. The larva pictures already fused to a host, or does it happen during / after metamorphosis? The larva ones in the eyes, you mean? How would you have taken the photo if you thought he was dead? My thinking is he took the photo first. It is kind of an issue there because it's story-wise. What I want to have is a contradiction between the photos and the written text, so that viewers can easily catch that. But obviously that presents a problem for like, how was he taking these photos in this situation? And that part is kind of hard, like especially like how do I explain it in the text if I do explain it. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. This one, I mean, for this one specifically, it could be like just took the photo before getting brainwashed, right? Like just when coming in, and The second one though, when he's being saved by the puppy, I don't know. Okay, what do I have for the original background? This is what it actually looked like. Oh, this is just a sketch. Okay, so I'm gonna remove these soft lights. And we got the bone pillars on the one hand. And we got the bone walls on the other. Right, and then I had a bunch of like base textures that didn't really appear on the end products. Took a moment for the bug energies to take effect, exactly. Funny non-serious answer, Doc took the photo. It's a selfie.
Idea. You make a video and a GUI the voice narrates these pictures and the setting is a meeting. So?
The setting is a meeting. Could be. I would, like, eventually I'll probably do like a video where I narrate all these stories. But I would like them to exist in text as like the first, like text and image as the first medium. Like the original. I do like the idea of like doubling the narrator, Siphon and Pi. You guys suggested like similar things here. Like instead of having it be a, yeah, just like having someone else who is kind of explaining and interpreting the story, because that way we can introduce a lot more like direct elements and like a bit more explanation behind the religion and the culture here. So I do like that. That's really good. I'm gonna note that one down. It's gonna be like the writing bit of this is gonna be just like me in the writing trenches, trying to make it all fit together. But so I don't do that directly on stream, but I like to at least come up with the ideas there. So I'm gonna note this down. 2 narrators. Book.
I can help with writing.
I appreciate that, but I got it. Don't worry. Book plus explaining photos. There we go. What is the protagonist's names? I haven't figured that one out yet. It's gonna be a Scotsman though. Can just call him the Scotsman for now. The punishment for not doing Ctrl-Z in that stream was drinking, and it did end up buzzed. Yes. No, I was drinking alcohol, not soup soda. Yeah, the soup soda, the garlic soup soda, the slipper, was, because the soda was called Clipper, was a sub reward for the 24-hour stream. Whoa, look at that squid with one really long tentacle. It was called the slipper. One of the most awful things I've ever tasted. No joke. Do not mix soda with garlic soup. I have done it for you, so you don't have to. Don't. Okay, why is this all mixed together? What a mess. What a mess I did. Okay, there we go. We got one. It's kind of dirty. Like, I need to clean up some edges. But because I guess initially they blended into the background or they were behind the fly. But now that we kind of got to change it. Big fin squids are great, yes. Don't stir in, monster fucker. No. Don't do this to her. Ooh, what if I just kept the lower bit? So, okay, this initially, I think I lost the original picture, whoops. But this was a bone chalice, which I thought was really cool. But I turned it into like a column, basically. Okay, so let me see what I do with this. I should make this into a smart object first. Damn it! I did it. I failed. It's true, I can't go back. Oh my god, I'm being so dangerous right now by using the eraser directly on a live layer. We failed. I was doing so good for so long, y'all. I went so long. This has been my best record. Don't kill me. I tried my best. That not good, thank you for the follow. Don't feed me to the bugs. Well, okay, that one's okay. Feed me to the bugs. Explode my computer? Ha, joke's on you. I'm getting a new one soon anyway. Dave the Nord, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, new pewter. Got a new pewter coming. I'm really excited. It should be here by the 18th. Before they said 16th to 18th. I don't fully trust it because I live in customs hell. This island is horrible for customs, and sometimes they stop your stuff for weeks. So it might be longer than that, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, Hupinko. Let me know how to pronounce that best. Thank you so much. In a lot of records, the megalomorphoses seem like just big bugs. Is fusion necessary for the metamorphoses? It's a different type of metamorphosis if they do it with or without a human. Do you remember that one commission you got with the bug on the asteroid? There was a joke in my last stream about light. What happened to that commission? It was for a someone's RPG campaign. So they used it in that campaign, and they hopefully had a good time. Gotta help you fall off the ship. That sounds scary, Pie. Ooh, a word in Spanish. Well, a fly is una mosca. That's where mosquito comes from. It just means small fly. Pronounced it right? Hell yeah. Remove this. Okay, now I can see the lines. I wanted to see it. I wanted the shape of the tower to be like kind of blocky for the reference model, because that way I have the lines and it's easier to figure out the perspective. But it is a weird perspective. Starting to get why I used this. Your dad knows some Spanish, but the only things he taught me are how to say library and lettuce. I love that. Very important knowledge, gotta say. All my years speaking Spanish, never put together mosca, mosquito. It's mosca, not Moscow, because Moscow doesn't exist as a word, but some people have done the joke of like, oh, the mosquito implies the existence of a larger threat, el mosco. But what those people all know is that it already exists. It's just the feminine version. It's la mosca. Damn it! I failed again. I'm getting distracted with all my fly talk. I created El Mosca, exactly. Malincista. And that is a very specific word, yeah. Reference to Malince, yeah.
You make monsters every day, Lul.
I do make monsters pretty much every day. Had to suddenly go. Did you answer my question? What was your question, Uranium? this bug until Alfredo are in a relationship. Where? Not anymore. It ended badly. Does that make them straight or bisexual? I guess you just have to ask them. The one about artifacts on top of this one. Hold on. Oh, about, yeah, megamorphs seeming like just big bugs. Is fusion necessary for the metamorphosis? No, they... Hey, Jeff, thank you so much for getting those cards, for subbing to the Patreon. I really appreciate it. So that's something that I'm gonna explore in a future story, so I don't want to say that much about it, Uranium. But there are two types of metamorphosis, basically. Bugs are above human sexuality. They have secret sexualities. Hey Delph, Twitch keeps failing to alert me that good streamers like her live. Yeah, I recommend if you're on Discord at all, going to the Discord and getting the stream cultist role that will notify you on there. It's much more reliable than the Twitch notifications. I don't know, I do like the inside of the tower being basically full of bones. The problem is it makes it really busy, which was which was the problem. Oh yeah, for context, I can't do Ctrl-Z this stream. That's why every time it beeps, it means I failed. So it makes it really busy looking, which is why I ended up blurring it a lot and making it look very fuzzy like this. It's because it was just so hard to like focus on the bug. So I might just like push the bones like a little bit, make them smaller, push them aside to the edges, and yeah, do something like that. We'll see. Then we got the bone walls. So this is just like a bunch of captures, screen caps from an ossuary. I don't think it's the Paris catacombs. I think it's a different one. See, I started this edit so long ago that. Damn it! Oh, it's in Ebora. There we go. It says it right here on the thing. Feed him the slipper. No. I wonder where Bean is at. He has not moved in during the whole stream. I'm gonna just like pet him a little bit, and if he's awake enough, he'll come with me. Let's see. Let's see. The BP means I did Ctrl-Z, which I'm not allowed to today because someone got to the ban a Photoshop tool point reward. Who asked about the bean? He's here.
You will that kitten, damn it.
Hello, Bean. Hello. Look, Chad is saying hi to you. Whoop. look there. Right there. You see? He's looking at chat. Yeah, they're saying hi. There are little beans floating up on the screen. That's you. Ooh, big stretch, big stretch. There he is. Hello? Hello?
Cute cat.
Cute cat, indeed. Amos. Amos. Come on. I know he wants to go up. Inga. He's gonna get on the shoulders. Look out. There he goes. There you go. Very good, Bean. Ooh. Big kiss. Okay, so this is like obviously too dark. Also, I need more bones here. What are you doing, Bean? Don't bite the cables. I am watching you. Do not bite the cables, my man. No. No cables. No, don't bite the cables. He loves them so much. I'm gonna have to move them away so you can't get to them. Yeah, there you go. Don't. Okay. Damn. Okay, what if I put the bones, the bone walls under our main layer here, their main like background ref. And then I just apply this on hard lights. Kind of like a foot of snow here. So it was time for my friends to do their annual tradition of exposing the cats to snow. It helps them understand that it's no good to run outside. Oh, I wish it snowed here just to see what Bean would do. Banning Control Z is cruel. Cruel and unusual punishments that you're doing to me. The Parish Moth Hair Pencil Pheromone Cult. What was the bug making people do? Oh, it is in the story. Read the story again and consider what they are saying. It is implied in there. Sabine? Yeah. I'll tell you a bit more directly. So I'll leave you guessing. We go to the story. By the way, if you guys want to read Megalomorpha, best place to do so is on my website. Just go to this link and it'll show you all of them in inverse chronological order. So these are the newer ones, these are the older ones. You can read them in any order technically though. Okay, so this one's the parish one. Real quick, it's in the 1950s. This journalist is going to this small village where people are saying that the church, the parish there, turned into a strange cult. People wear moth masks and they're really protective. But they invite this journalist in on the condition that he doesn't go into the church, which is this church here. Really cool, like 1950s modern church. And he goes around and he becomes more and more curious about the church. You can see the bug statue here with the 6 limbs. Eventually he sneaks in and he finds that they're worshipping this giant moth, and he escapes and the church burns, and it wouldn't be until his deathbed that he admits that it was him who burned it. But many of the rituals of this group were centered around the youngest members. They wore white clothing and were referred to as initiates. The purpose of their initiation was never made clear. In an interview, a 7-year-old claims, "One day I'll be one with God." I hope this implication is clear. Bean, you're so cuddly. He keeps giving me kisses. He's the cutest little thing in the world. Ooh. Don't bite the cable. I have to put my hand here because otherwise he'll start biting the cable. He needs to bite something. He's not biting me, but he needs to do something or he'll start biting cables. Okay, I'm gonna blur this a bit more. Oh, god damn it. Okay, and then I want to take just the entirety of Nasu here. So from the legs, wings, and body. Gonna make a copy of it. Just to make a selection. That, and then we're gonna turn into a shadow. Bound, falling asleep, and the beep wakes you up. Good. Stay awake for the beeps. And for the kitty. Oh, and thank you for the save reminder. Okay, hold on. The sun is hitting the... Like, the sun is above. It's kind of like here. So it's hitting the tower from the side. A little bit of light is entering here. So it would be projected below, a little bit forward. But I think mostly down. Oh, I shouldn't have included the legs in this selection. I'm silly. You wanna go, Bean? Up. What are you doing? No, Bean, Bean, Bean. Careful, careful, careful. That's my phone. Don't throw it. He wants treats. He's pawing at the treats. Little treat box. No, it doesn't work like that. You can't just do that and get treats. No, my boy. No. He doesn't know. He doesn't get it. That's not how treats work. Treats work when you do something good. I'm gonna teach you a little trick. Yeah. You jump up, I'll give you a treat. How about that? Deal? Come on. He's having trouble deciding. Oh, teach me a trick. Hold on. Where's this little... Okay. Hold on. This is his favorite toy. Currently. This is Bean Cam. So, I'm gonna make some space. We're gonna put in... Yes, show him this. And put him here. And if he brings it to me, he gets a treat. Because I'm trying to teach him how to play fetch. Here. Oh. Bring it to me? Yes, very good. You see? He's great at it now. Give them a crunch, Bean. Oh, give them a crunch. Good crunch. Good crunch, dude. Oh, did you? No, okay. No. Only one treat. Only one treat per game. He wants to treat dust from my fingers. I'm gonna draw something with one of my pieces. Should you modify? What do you mean modify? You mean like do fun art of? Oh, you're such a small little boy. Or do you mean like directly editing one of my pieces? Oh, there he goes.
Cutest boy.
He is the cutest boy. Just give me a piece to think about. Jeez, okay, okay. You can do Megalomorpha one. Just pick your favorite for Megalomorpha. It's on topic. No, Bean. No. He's trying to climb up behind there. I don't know if you guys saw it. Yeah. Gotta give him a toy. Come on. Come get your toy. Come get your toys. Here, Bean. Look. Jump. Whoa, big jump. just said oof. Whoa, he keeps hitting the mic, sorry. Bean, attack. Attack chat. Come on. Attack chat. He loves a strange ring. Y'all just got attacked. Oh, trying to give it to me, I think. Give it to me. Yeah, thank you. There you get a treat. Oh, Bean. Oh, you're giving it to me again. Thank you. He's getting the game. But he only kind of gets it if I do it on here. Like, he only associates the game with, like, me putting the toy, like, there. So I gotta try, like, other places. Like, I'm gonna put it here. And you're gonna still bring it to me, Bean? Oh, what are you doing? Are you bringing it to me? Oh, very good. I love how instead of just picking it up with his mouth and giving it to me directly, he drops it on the ground and then pushes it towards me. It's really cute how he does that. Very good. Okay, now you go there. There. There we go. You get it? You bring it to me? Bring it to me? Pick it up with your mouth? He'll get it. He doesn't associate now. He didn't bring it with him. Oh, little boy. No, you can't just do this to the treat bag to get a treat, man. That's not how it works. That's against the rules, man. Don't touch the mouse. No, don't touch the mouse. He's pushing the mouse with his face. Don't do it. I'm working, Bean. I don't know. Whoa! No, 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 no. That's not how it works. That's not how the game works. He thinks he thinks he can bring me anything and I'll give him a treat. He doesn't get that it's like one specific toy. You'll learn eventually. Yeah, you will. You will, little man. Over there. Over there. No? Okay. He wants to be on my tablet. Leave that alone. I'm gonna have to hide the treat bag. You keep attacking it. Don't. Not a toy. Oh, he's now scratching up against the mic. So if you hear weird noises, that's him. It says hi to chats. Oh, what did you... Okay. No. That's not a toy. Not a toy. No, no, no. It's not a toy. Now this. That's a toy. Okay, hold on. We gotta be in cam. Oh. Love is... The silly face he makes. Got enough? Come on, go get it. Yeah, you won. You won. You took it from me. Oh, now he's bringing it to me. You're bringing it to me? Or you? No, that's the other side. That's me. Thank you. There he goes. Okay, go here. Go. You gotta get it from the corner. Let's see if that keeps him entertained for a minute. Oh, he got it already. That was quick. Okay. Try again. That's gonna be even deeper. See? Go get it. Let's see. Did you get it for me? Did you get it for me? Yeah, you did. That's for me. Thank you. Ouch. Don't bite my hand. There you go. Get all the dust. All the dust is for you. Good luck. Go find it. No, it's not there. It's not there. Here. See? Here. Don't get it. He doesn't find it. He's confused. He's looking for it elsewhere. No, that's a camera. You can't touch that. It's here. Look. Right here. Come on. You gotta try and find it. You gotta try to find it. Even though it looks like it's not there. You know it is. You know it is there. He's like, I don't see it. It's not there. I gotta make it a little bit visible. Look. Here. Find it. You found it. Yeah. GG. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Now he's gonna wonder where it is. I got it hidden away. He's trying to find it. No. Don't touch that. Oh, Bean. He's knocking everything over, trying to find it. Oh. You're so sweet, Bean. Oh yeah, okay, I need to hide in the shadow like a lot of the legs, because they would be like, if it's covered under this shadow, then it should be dark like until up to that point, you know? Been writing the entire time? Hell yeah. Glad you've been productive. Oh, where are you going, Bean? Oh, scratching up against the mic. Do you want to come up? You want to hop up? Come on. Oh, you've left like bits of your claws all over, dude. So many nails. Like, I got one trick that I found out. He's looking at you. I got one trick I figured out to make him climb faster when he's like indecisive. If I just pet him like this on the back, that'll usually make him decide to climb on faster. What are you doing? What's up? Come over. Come on. He's kissing my nose. Oh! He did it! He pressed on the... I got on my mouse, I got all of these like extra buttons. One of them does Control C. So, Bean did the beep. You traitor. You traitor. You made me fail. You made me fail the challenge. Bean, why don't you go lay down there? You'd be more comfy. Look, give it a try. It's like, hey chat, hey chat. Oh, he's just scratching his face against the camera. No, no, don't touch that. Don't touch that. That's a camera, you can't touch that. Come on. He's just sitting here with his face next to the camera. Don't forgive him and not me. Come on. Oh, there he goes. Bye, Bean. Just ran off into the sunset. Okay, so I'm gonna call this Shadow. I think it's going to be a mix of soft light and normal. With like an extra bit in the center to make it darker down the middle. Because I like this bit of shadow should be darker than the one in the wings, right? Bean? You wanna go out? Yeah, he wants to go out. I'm gonna open the door for Bean. Actually, why not? Let me do a quick little, like, 3-minute break to go to the bathroom. I'll open the door for Bean too, so he can go eat or poop or whatever he wants to do. And I will be right back, so stay tuned. And we're back. Hope you didn't miss me too much. Bean is not back though. Did Bean commit a felony again? He pressed Ctrl-Z, which is not allowed this stream. But we gotta forgive him. But yeah, we're here doing this little Megalomorpha edits, which is like the third time I do this. That's how indecisive I am. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna get to a point where I'm happy with it. And hopefully Bean, he was eating when I restarted the stream, so we'll give him a few minutes to eat and whatever else he needs to do. And then I'll go fetch him. You're almost done. I'm curious as to what you're doing. Oh, wait, the camera is like a little bit off. There we go. Okay, let's see, where were we? The shadow. Oh, I think something I could do. I thought I heard Bean making a ruckus, but I don't know. Not sure. Okay, so instead of...
Callin Bean sta volvint bebè.
Okay. Well, this kind of makes a base for the shadow, I guess. Oh. This, I guess I did a little bit of... That doesn't really matter. It's empty here. In tantrum. I don't know. I just kind of heard a noise. I was like, is that Bean? We'll see if it's him. What if I exaggerate the lights here to reduce the detail inside of the tower? Hold on, let me add another level slayer. So I can go back, because I can't do Ctrl-C. Okay, let me find the pillars. Where are the pillars? Here. Okay, that way the pillars get affected by the same layer. Whoa! Hold on, that's a big link. Oh, I think that attachment didn't work. Maybe you can put it on the Discord. It broke. Okay, I do like this style a lot more. Gonna have to work with the shadow though. Like, it has to be either like super dark or we have to fade it a little. Oh, this is wonky. Okay, what if I get this? Call it Nasu. Our dungeon? Oh, it's still the same link, so it doesn't open. Just gives me an error, unfortunately. You might just need to upload it somewhere else. Oh, our dungeon is in a channel on the Discord pie. Gonna go get Bean. Let's see if it's outside. Oi. Hey. Zoe. 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 Ahí está. No Bean. You on the Discord? Oh, you might be on the sub Discord, on the Patreon Discord. But the public Discord is this one. There are 2 Discords. I love his noises, yeah. He's very expressive. He became more expressive with time. Like he didn't used to meow that much. Now he does a lot more as he became more comfy here. So he'll often just do meows, like meow a lot when he enters a room, just to let you know I'm here. Bean is here. Time to give me attention. He's such a sweet boy. And he deserves the attention, don't you? You do. Ooh. Here, there we go. Okay, this high contrast look is kind of fun. Does Bean think? Give me that eye booger. Not yours. He's singing on my tablet. Come on, I need to use that. I need to use that tablet, man. Over there. Gently pushing. Gently pushing. It's not working. Come on. Go over here. Let's go. Come on. Oh, there you go. It worked. No? He doesn't want to. Come on, it's your bed. That's your spot. My spot is a tablet where I work. He wants my spot. He loves lying down on the tablet or just sitting there. There it is. There it goes. Will the kneading commence? Yes! He's kneading. There he goes. Work commences. Damn it. Failed. Once again. You did it. Oh, there it is. Yes, that's great. Hold on. Weevil Bro Circus. We got Weevils. That's very good. I'm putting that in the fridge. Oh, damn it. I accidentally deleted instead of changing name. And I can't control Z outside of Photoshop either. There we go. I downloaded it again. Uranium. Right, sweet with 3 E's. There we go. To the fridge. Dean is celebrating by making so many cookies for all of us. Look at that. He's going. Ooh, little man. Question about Terry, Googly, and Clatterith. What would be their favorite colors? Oh, Oh, shame Anna's not here. Anna would help us come up with good lore. Okay, so Terry would like red, because red means iron, and it has evolved to go around the universe and eat iron-rich asteroids as part of its life cycle, right? It needs to get some more iron for its like hemoglobin-like pigments. So, Terry would just naturally like red. Googliel. I think Googliel would like gold. Just, I don't know if that counts as a color, but I think Googliel would like gold. They're fancy. And Clatterith would only wear black. He's a goth. Googliel's favorite color would be the Beyond the Visible spectrum. That's true. But within human visible colors, it would probably be something fancy. Purple as well might work. Oh, he fell asleep in the kneading position. Oh. I am less tired, yeah. I'm not. The other day when I was streaming, I had been awake for 24 hours. And today it was more of a normal day. Yep, it's a sleep disorder lifestyle. We love to see it. The more I watch you, Val, the more I think I'm developing your sleep disorder. Oh no. It's turns out it was contagious all along through the internet. You know, statistically, it's very likely that at least like one of you watching has the same sleep disorder as me. It's fairly common. Just like most people that have it don't know that they have it. I just do there. Oh, fuck. No, I can't go back. I just did something to test. God damn it, I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. Ah, I'm deleting this whole layer. Starting over. My curse. This stream was a plot all along to pass the curse to someone else. Exactly. Oh, look at this little sleep position. Successfully evil today, indeed. Okay, I think I need to make the legs a little bit brighter. Especially around the tips. We're up to 8:30 the other morning. Couldn't go to sleep, then nap for 3 hours, and that was all. A couple days later, I went to bed normal time, then slept for 12 hours. Yes, that's literally me. Honestly, look up the SPD. You might have it. It's not the only thing you could have, but it is a possibility. Because, can I be honest? That sounds a lot like me. That's literally what happened to me the other day. Monday. I was awake for 28 hours, I think. And then I slept for 12, 13 hours. Glad everything is done. Yeah, nice. I love her so much. Good job. That goes to the fridge. Pyro. Knocked out the last of the rank today. Hell yeah, Pi. Good job. first thing I saw about it said I don't get enough sun. I'm trying to go in outside. The apartment has no windows. That's awful.
I hope you like Beatles because I got some ideas of people writing.
I love Beatles. Especially Weevils. I hope it's Weevils. But yeah, sleep cycles are definitely tied to sunlight, to light in general. There is a system that works through your optic nerves. So a little bit of the light that you're seeing through your eyes, instead of going to the back of your brain where it gets read as, you know, vision, a little bit of it gets deviated to another nucleus. It's kind of on the way, that controls your circadian rhythm. So like through that it activates that nucleus, and that nucleus connects with the pineal gland where melatonin is formed. So it directly controls your melatonin sleep cycle directly. So yeah, not getting a lot of light, getting too much of it, those things can mess up your sleep cycle. That's why I got those terrifying light glasses. A weevil. It's written like these. Look them up, Pi. They're the cutest animal in the world, and they're a type of beetle. Oh, damn it. Why is it so bright? Well, I guess I did mess with it a bit too much. That is cute. They're so cute. I love the little snoots. One day there will be a Weevil Megalomorpha. The problem is, like, how do you make Weevils not cute? It's kind of where I'm stuck there. Oh, Bean is snoring. So lightly. It's I don't think the mic would be able to pick it up even if I put it next to him. But trust me, Bean is snoring. And it is just as cute as you imagine. Hey, don't say the only good bug is a dead bug. We're nice to bugs in this stream. You gotta learn to love them. Learn to appreciate them. They're all beautiful beasts. Just have it face the camera. Anything facing forwards is automatically creepy. Not Weevils. Weevils facing forward look so funny. Like, okay, like let's take a let's deviate a little bit and just look up Weevils, just because I want to tell you how funny they are. Like, look at these things, look at that snoot. try and find one where it's looking forward. How is this? Oh, how is this scary? That's not scary. That's so funny. Like, look at that. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. You can't make that scary. They're too cute. It would need a lot of work to make this thing look scary. Acorn weevils. Also, their snout is not technically a nose. It's just a really long mouth, and it has little biters at the end. It uses cuteness to its advantage. And people bring it offering since it's so cute. The cute brainwashing, I like that. Bean is snoring so much. It's so funny. Too cute, man.
In my universe I'm writing, I like them as maybe pets or pack animals.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. This gradient map does a lot. This is what it looks like before making it black and white. Oh. Okay, and this levels layer just reduces the contrast. I'm wondering if I should make the shadow darker. Maybe a little bit. Do you know any writers I could chat with when it comes to writing? Or, since you do all caps, I imagine you screaming this at the top of your lungs. So this makes the question really funny. I don't know a ton of writers, but there's a writing in the public Discord. If you join that one, there is a writing channel, so you can ask there if you have any questions. It's just easier to read. To me, it sounds like screaming. I can't read all caps text without imagining the person just saying it really loud. Sounds good, Soup. Have a good night. Getting the feeling that the darks here are too dark, aren't they? Not sure. Oh, maybe I can do... I just need to make this bit on the edges darker, I guess. See if that works. So let's get a soft light layer. And put in some dark. Does it do anything? Nope. Oh, my opacity is 30%. Oh. Doesn't really do a lot though. Like technically this should be like bathed in light so much, like the bug be bathed in so much light that it's hard to see at this level of contrast. But I don't want that to be like so exaggerated because I still want people to see the bug, you know? It would be fun if it was like this too. I should have put a sphere in the blender thing just to get a lighting sample for the bug. But I'm not going to open Blender and Photoshop right now at the same time while streaming because it might kill my computer like on the spot. So let's maybe not do that. But but I do kind of like it dark like this, right? It just makes a cool silhouette. Okay, if I do this, I might have to tweak the shadow. I think it might be worth it. I just like the style, it's pretty cool. Although the wings should be much brighter. Right, and the parts that are nearer to the top should be pretty bright still. Let me see. Let me do a second shadow. I'm gonna take all of this. I'm gonna group it up as shadow all, because I guess there's several things. I'm gonna fix that up real quick. And now, I'm gonna take our new shadow, which I'm gonna make darker so we can see it well here. Okay. I'm gonna push it down. So it feels like the angle of the sun is like much closer to the, like it's hitting it from the top. So just lighting up the ass and not lighting up as much of the whole body. That'll give us more of a silhouette look. That way it will contrast. It won't contrast as much against the you know, the shape this, which is what I want to be visible, like that very clearly fly shape. So that's like the first thing that draws people's attention. That makes sense? I hope it makes sense. Hold on. I'm gonna do a copy where I remove the legs. Oh, I'm silly. Well, I'll leave this shadow as the old one. I'll call this new. There we go. I'm gonna put this as pass through. Okay. I put this down here. I wonder if that'll work. Has to be stretched too. I think that might be too low, but let's check. When we put the legs in. I'll have to relight the legs to match the new lighting. Hope I don't forget that. Hey Cass, you're never too late. Welcome. Good to see you. We're reworking this megalomorpha thing that I wasn't happy with. Just trying new things. This, by the way, is where we started, was this. So I didn't like the perspective or anything, so I'm like reworking that. I'm trying this other shadow, but I don't like it. I think it's too far below. I could just make the shadow a little lighter. Like keep it as it was here. But instead of doing it like we did before, I just do it through like overlay and soft light, so it'll give us a much softer effects. Get it ready for jump scares if Val uses Ctrl Z. Yeah, I cannot go back today. Because Outpost banned a whole Photoshop tool. Okay, let me add this once again. To here. Gotta be really careful because if we do this, it doesn't really work. So we gotta do it real soft. It's a hard balance because realistically the shadow should be super dark, right? But that kind of breaks our composition, where I want this silhouette of the fly to be like the main thing here. So reaching that balance, I think, is the hardest bit of this piece. You finished another one? Wow, you're quick. Like Art Dungeon. Nice. It's being weevilled. I love that. Should the shadow match the darkness value on the darkest thing in the image? Yes, realistically, it should. It's the balance between having a composition that's cool and having a... Why is that? Oh, there we go. Having a composition that's cool and having a realistic image. So that's what we're trying to figure out. One option is to make the edges a little bit lighter too. You gotta go? Okay, Uranium, thank you so much for coming. Have a good night. See, breaks the silhouette a lot. Tough choice. XS. Yeah, been a while. Good to see you. The problem is also if we go for a really high contrast look, it doesn't really match like this low contrast bit. That's always a little weird. What's this photo? It's a megalomorpha photo. So this is our big bug of the day. We try out the smart filters on here, and obviously they don't work here. Especially because of these two, I think. Oh god, I forgot it would do that. There we go. The levels as well. Okay, so these three filters. Oh, that's like the buzzing effects where the edges of the picture are like all shaky while keeping the center fairly okay. That's what it does. Insect ghoul, in a way. Will, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, let's see what we do about the... Whoa, I just did a weird thing. Let's see what we do about the lighting. Because if we go for the same low contrast look as the other, gonna miss out a lot on that cool silhouette, right? I still don't love the shadow. It's the part that bothers me the most. What if we tried like closer instead of further away? That might be the trick. So it's like over here. There's a beam camera, yes. That's been there for a while, I guess. For at least 6 months. Oh. Oh, I can't Control Z. I nearly did it. I was so close there. No beep, no beep. It didn't fail. And again, when I make weird faces, it's because I nearly press Ctrl Z every time. I'm always so close to doing that. Okay. So now we got a new shadow. I can put that in overlay. I can get a selection of it. Can make it a little blurrier looking. And the idea here is we're playing with the light a little bit. So, you know, probably not as realistic as if the light was coming in directly through like above as we were thinking of before. But this should give us a much better silhouette, hopefully. We do need to fix up the legs. Here we go. There we go. Why is that not doing anything? Oh, I had the selection on. I was so confused. Okay, hard not to make these like entirely disappear in the lights. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and keep it balanced. Oh, thank you for the save reminder. Okay, so I think in order to keep that cool silhouettes, I'm just gonna keep this lower edge very dark, and the rest I can keep fairly bright because the light is hitting it pretty directly on the back. Seeing you while I have a breakfast is kind of weird. Oh, I failed. Damn it. I'm failing so much. Oh, that is part of the bug. Oh, I messed up. I'm getting booped all the time. What's the beep about? Oh, Outpost banned a Photoshop tool using one of the point rewards. So I can't Control Z. If I ever Control Z, I have to, like, it just beeps. It doesn't do it. So I can't go back ever. Only forward. Okay, let's try that. Let's compare. Let's try render though. It's a big filter. Okay. This is definitely better, just composition-wise, because we get, just even seeing it really small, you get the shape of a fly, right? It's like, you know, just the legs and the general shape, they scream fly. While here, if we go farther away, you don't really get that. You're closer, yeah. So I think I prefer this lighting. Although there are tweaks to do, obviously, but let's compare it to what we had here. I definitely like it better. Fly hasn't moved, but everything around it did. Ooh, you got a custom roll? Let me know when once you figure it out. 50 million? I don't think it's that much. It's 50,000. Hey, Exeros, thank you so much for the sub. Hell yeah. Welcome to the bug cult. You wanted that? Then get the points, Hyphen. What you waiting for? Hey, welcome, Exorus. Good to have you here. Where's my water? Oh, I think I just went to refill my water before and I left it in the kitchen. Oops. I got a little bit of tea left over. I will make that last. No controversy, not even in real life, exactly. If I made a mistake, I need to live with it.
Hey, when I send a video, you get paid?
Yeah. I don't know how much it translates to, like in money for the streamer, but it is like whatever you pay for bits, half of that is what gets sent to the streamer. The rest gets sent to Twitch. Because Twitch isn't greedy at all, keeping 50% of whatever people pay streamers. Why is that kind of gray?
For support Valdevians.
Thank you, Pi. Whoa, that does some weird banding. Yeah, this layer does so much banding. I don't know if that's because it's a hard light layer. Maybe overlay will do. No, overlay doesn't really work well here. The screen is too strong. Yeah, it just does this. Look. You see this banding? Don't love that. Maybe if I keep it all in one level layer, it'll work a bit better. No, it still does banding. Yeah, it's a little annoying. I don't love that. I think I could go softer with this layer so it doesn't create as much contrast. And then under it I can have an overlay maybe layer. Overlay with soft light. Basically doing the same thing but manually. The same layer mask, there we go. No, overlay's too strong. Soft light. Precisely asking if it's supposed to be an old photo or an old drawing. Oh, old photo. That's all I make. I like these wings better. It's like an old version of them I had, but I'm just gonna add them back. Let's see once I add the blurry effect. Oh yeah, it's definitely not as contrasty as before, because we reduced that layer to avoid the banding. I don't dislike it though, but I gotta go to the camera raw filter and maybe change a few things. Interdimensional Skelly. Hell yeah. Hold on, let me make that for you real quick. Hi Vishanti, thank you so much for coming. What color do you want, Pyro? Blood red? You got it. Okay. Rolls. Oh wait, I gotta put that above Movie Master. Hold on. Where is it now? There you go. Red. You got it. Let me know if you like that color. Okay, I do like this darker look. Reducing the exposure a bit. It helps it stand out while keeping it fairly low contrast, which is the style we want for this. Perfect? Hell yeah. At some point I'm just gonna have to admit that I'll never be happy with this piece and release it nonetheless. Because there's always something that bothers me about it. You know, it's kind of the one of the problems I run into with Megalomorpha is that I kind of set really high expectations for me since it is my main series. That I want it to be perfect, you know, and I think I should let go of that a little bit so that I can release them, or because otherwise they'll each take like 5 years to release because I'll never be happy. I don't know, I'm too much of a perfectionist, I guess. Especially with these. I feel like I'm not as much with like other stuff, like my one-off stuff, because I don't put as much, you know, it's just, if it's a one-off little story, it doesn't weigh as much in my mind. It's just like, oh, whatever, it can be good, it can be bad. It's not gonna change that much. Like, people don't like it, then so be it. But for Megalomorpha, it's like, oh god, expectations. Things are never done, just released. Yes, that's true. I try to, well, personally, when I release something, I try to like just not touch it anymore, because otherwise, yeah, it's impossible to finish anything. But you always kind of get the feeling that you could do that a little bit more, you know? The Valdevia's cut. Hey Hasty. ¿Qué tal? How you doing? Oh, shit. Sorry, I can't control Z today. It's against the rules. Oop. Snooping around? Oh yeah. Living that cryptid lifestyle. This culture. No, this is part of Megalomorpha, my main series. Like, I was wondering if I should put a little bit of sky in the back here. I feel like this, in the photo, the sky would be so overexposed that it would just be pure whites. That we wouldn't really get to see a lot of sky. But then again, when I do this, kind of reduce the exposure a little bit. Kind of feels like there should be some. I mean, maybe it's just the blue sky, so we would see pure white. Yeah, it's a blue sky. Whatever. No clouds. Your name is Nasu, N-A-S-U. That's a lot of layers. Yeah. That's 123 layers, to be precise. This has become a big boy. Like this edit is, I've tried it so many times. This is the 4th time I think I edited. Thank you for the safe reminder. Like, this was an initial look it had, but I wasn't happy with how blurry it was and the perspective on the tower, and also I don't know why for some reason I did this really high contrast look. That was not the original intention. I'll just show you without it when that loads. This was the initial look, but I didn't like that perspective. It didn't work, so I changed that completely. I tried a few different shadows. Oh, the actual setting is in Iran. This is a tower from the outside. This. Is the village next to where it happens. Thank you. Okay, now let's try to make it look a little bit more like this one. Okay, maybe I can add this camera filter. I wonder if that'll work. Like, okay, let me hide this one. It's gonna take a second because every time I change these filters, it has to load again. That's just Photoshop being really efficient for you. Okay, now the colors are closer to, hold on, let me pull up the original again. Here. Yeah, that's the correct colors right there. It needs a little bit of like lower contrast. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Those assassin bugs that were ant corpses on their back. Hell yeah. It does have to do with Zoroastrian burial rites, yes. In Zoroastrianism, Nasu is the demon that gets into the body of that person and makes it impure. So it takes that bit from Zoroastrian lore. Is Nasu dating Tio Alfredo? Did chat make it up? That's a chat headcanon. But yeah, it's because Anna, Miss Anachronism in chat, who's sleeping right now, did this. Let me find it. Did like a humanized version of Tio Alfredo first, and then did another one of Nasu, like they were dating. So yeah, the headcanon is that they used to date, but they broke up. That's why they are like pretty much in opposite parts of the world. Mr. Abno knows nothing about Zoroastrianism. It's really cool. And yeah, they're like rites around death and stuff are really interesting. One of the problems, one of the hard things about writing this story is going to be like, how do I let people know that this is based on Zoroastrian burial rites without like just like lore dumping on them, right? That's going to be like a hard thing to do, to explain that succinctly and make it fit into the story. That's one of this edits and that bit of writing is the reason I was stuck in this story. But Siphon suggested a really good way of like figuring that out is that on the one hand, we're gonna have like two narrators. On the one hand, it's gonna be the guy who experienced this, who's a travel writer, who then lied about it. And on the other hand, we're gonna have like a second narrator who's telling us the story and putting it in context. Like this is maybe like someone writing about that writer, you know? And this person's gonna like, we're gonna allow that second narrator to talk about Zoroastrianism a bit more and explain the background of some of these things. But again, we don't have to fall. I'm gonna try not to make it fall into like lore dump territory, because then that's gonna be boring as hell and long. And I like these stories to be real short and sweet. This means they can't compete against Ariel. No, they can't. They can both be They can both be couples. Well, I guess these are not couple. They're not a couple anymore, but. Yeah, frame of narrative in mind. Yes, I have it. Like the narrative of what happens in the story is like that in the sequence of images is pretty much figured out. It starts with this guy, this travel writer, going to Iran, coming across this little village. People are kind of weird there. He doesn't really get it. They kind of skeevy. They tell him not to go to the tower because it's a sacred place to them. And of course, he's a white asshole in the 1850s, so he goes to the tower. That's kind of a pattern in my stories, I guess. So he does go to the tower where he meets Nasu. And Nasu, inside, this is what we are finding here. Since megalomorphic they can like brainwash you, they can make you believe whatever they want. He becomes convinced by this big bug that he's dead and that he should just lie down and rot. So he just lies down and waits for that to happen. But at the last second, something again from Zoroastrian lore happens. All this time, a little doggy has been following him. And these dogs in Zoroastrianism are called four-eyed dogs because they got those two little spots here. And they are the only thing that can drive Nasu away, drive this demon away, or one of the few things that can. So when this guy has essentially given up, the dog is the one who comes to the rescue. And here I have this like half-done image of dog barking and the fly flying away. So since he's a travel writer and he wants to look like cool and like a hero, he skips that part of the story, and that's why he never releases the photos because they make it look really bad. And when we see the story, we're seeing like the photos have been recovered, so we're seeing like the photos and like a narrator kind of explaining the whole context. So we're gonna like intersperse bits of the protagonist's own writing, like what was in the book, which is going to contradict the facts that we're seeing, right? It's going to be like we're going to see this image and the book is going to say, and I fought it and I managed to get away in the last second, you know? But the text, like the second narrator is going to like give it context, I guess, and explain the difference. That's the idea. But again, writing that is kind of a puzzle. Unreliable narrator, absolutely. Sky Burials is our Zoroastrian, yes. You can't just tell a European explorer not to do something, exactly. There is puppy in this story. Master's degree class in half an hour. Hey, good luck, yes? You got this. All right, the moment I put in this filter from the other photo, it's like, oh, that actually kind of clicks. Like this pretty much works. What I'm missing is a sketch. Let me know if you agree here. I'm missing like a little bit of contrast in between the fly and the shadow. So I think it could use a little bit more difference, like making the shadow a little lighter or something. So we can get, when we look at it first glance, so this I'm making it really small so we can all imagine what a first glance at this would look like. We can see like the shape of the fly really well, instead of it getting a little bit muddled by its own shadow. That's my idea. Because yeah, it does happen. So we lighten the shadow, that'll definitely help. But we got to be careful about that, because if we do lighten the shadow too much, we're losing in realism. Yeah, the wings are looking a little bit too solid right now. Yeah, they should be brighter. The problem is that if I make it too bright, they fade against the background and we lose, again, we lose out on the silhouette. So it is a balance to keep. Reduce the density here. A little bit darker in general. Like a little spot on the tip of the wings. I think it's because the type of blur I used kind of created a little angular spot there. So I'm just gonna blur that out. Yeah, I can keep the edge, that kind of blurred edge, looking a little darker. Because I want them to be like I want it to feel in movements, like it's buzzing a little bit, like this. Let me see. You're right. You're right. Good points. Yeah, let me try like a blurred version of that. Let me keep the reference on the side. There you go. It's, oh, I can't Control Z. God damn it. I think you're right, that does look good. Okay, I'm gonna reduce that soft light a bit. That's gonna keep our highlights. This song goes so hard. Okay, let's see about that silhouette and stuff. Let's compare once it renders. Can't wait for the new computer so this can render fast. Yes. Sorry, I'm excited about my new toy. You're gonna hear me talk about it all the time until I get it. Hope it's not too long for your sake. Okay, we did get a bit of a better silhouette. I'm still not feeling it. We could go the opposite way for a stronger silhouette and make this lighter than the shadow. So instead of brightening the shadow, we darken it and we brighten the edge. So kind of like we already have in this little spot here. You have an ETA for the new machine. They say it's around between the 16th and the 18th, so in a week. But it has to go through customs, so I'm not super enthralled. Like they might just stop it at customs and might be there for weeks because I live in customs hell. It's really funny because the Canary Islands are inside the European Union, but outside the Europeans Customs Union. So everything you send here has to go through customs, like if it was a country outside the EU, even if it comes from within Spain. So it's kind of ridiculous like that. I don't know. Shadow. Wait, that's where we did it. There we go. So we darken the shadow again. And we can do it even further here. Okay. Yeah, I hope it makes it here soon. Without any issues. I don't know. Ordering things here is a pain sometimes. To the point where I sometimes order stuff to Asturias, where my parents live, and I just pick it up the next time I go visit them. Because it can be like that. They return things all the time for like no reason at all. I got so many soft light layers that I just keep adding and adding and adding. So for that I could help. Let's see. Oh, that's a fun blur. That's cool. I like it. In this case, we're going for like really early photography because it's like the 1850s. So maybe a little bit later. I might set it a little bit later than that. But this is like early cameras. So they tended to look like, just because of the longer exposure times, they just tended to have like a blurrier, like blobbier look. Gonna be bean right now and take a 2-hour nap. That sounds good. Enjoy your nap. See you, pie. But yeah, I think that might help the silhouette quite a bit. A little bit of a rim light, which is cheating. I know, rim lights are cheating most of the time, but I'm gonna cheat. Okay. Give that another try. The bug appears to be slightly shorter in length than a human is in height. Sounds about right. You can probably see it better in the other image, in the one where it's sideways, because this one has like that weirder perspective too. But it's fairly easy to gauge the size here. And I would say yeah, it's like about 1 human long. If you just like put a human line down here, a bit shorter than that. Okay. Oh, that's better. That's a better silhouette, definitely. Right? Now we can see it even from afar. Yeah, I think that this profile shot is going to be our the main course here. Just kind of, the problem I had with it is that it's kind of just sitting, like this is the top of the tower, but I was kind of struggling. I did want to show like more of the tower. We do see it from afar, so it's not the biggest issue, but I tried this one too, just to see if it would look good, like on the side. But I do still like this more. Yeah, I also like that it's just kind of sitting there, like flies do, you know? Flies, most of the time, they're just kind of sitting there. Just on a wall like this. I don't know. Fly behavior. Based and fly-brained. Anyway, I'm gonna lay off of this one. I'm gonna call this done for now. Like I fixed that weird perspective that I didn't like and fixed up the lighting a little bit. Get one more little thing, and then I'll call it done. I want to like soften the edge here a little bit. At some point I'm gonna have to lay off of it because I'm gonna go insane. This picture's gonna make me go insane. Let's see if that's better. Just sitting there rubbing their hands. It would be really funny if I did the rubbing the hands pose in this one, but it's too funny. It wouldn't be menacing enough. Just... Okay, better. Okay, this is like V4 of this image. There's one more that I want to do, which is like finishing up this one, which is just kind of unfinished at the moment. And just like change the perspective, which I didn't like either. So I'll probably use the blender thing again, just position the tower, or the reference I got for the tower, position that correctly, and probably use the same dog and the same fly, but and reuse some of the bones in the structure. But yeah. Image before edit render final done PDF. Yes. That's literally me. It's literally what I do. Go insane in real time. Yeah, I'll call this one done for now. I'm probably not done with it realistically, but whatever. I'm gonna stop looking at it for today. And I don't know, maybe on Friday we'll do the other one. Just to call this. Didn't mean for that to be a link. Whoops. Yeah. Twitch does that sometimes. It's funny. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what I do on Friday. I might do more of this. I might do some fractal stuff. I'm not sure. I'll see what I'm feeling like. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, it is quite late, so that's where I'm gonna leave it for tonight. Yeah, we'll be back on Friday around the same hour with Bean, of course, and you know, doing whatever, doing stuff, doing cool art. Hopefully cool. We'll see. We'll do art at least. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing time zone. I'll see you on Friday.